So Mondo just did another Mondo thing, and I might be coming out of retirement. Welcome to the Pole Vault Vlog. My name is Shawn Francis, and we talk everything pole vault. Hey Shawn. Yes, Shawn? What do you get when you cross a three-legged alligator, a #2 pencil, and a koala fart? I don't know, but here are some commercial time. Everybody loves commercial time. Are you hungry for pole vault vlogs? Well, Patreon is the only way to satisfy that hunger. So if you want to quench those hunger pangs, sign up for Patreon and support this channel.
Do you like free stuff?
I like free stuff.
Do you want some free stuff?
It's free to be a member of Team Hoot. All you gotta do is go to team-hoot.com and a little thingy pops up out of the bottom. All you do is you click on it and fill it out, and then high school season has started, so if you or your team needs a training program to help take you guys to the next level, go to team-hoot.com/PV store. It's a 3-month program that will give you an edge over your competitors, so it'll help you reach your goals. Last but not least, for the rest of the month of March, Daniel Ryland is holding an 18+ spring break pole vault camp geared for college pole vaulters, but you can be up to like 30 years old if you want to go. You just have to be 18+. Head over to rylandpolevault.com and good things will happen. Enough commercials. Guys and gals, I might be coming out of retirement, but we'll save that for the end if I remember. The rest of the video will talk about the USA Championships, the NCAA Championships, Mondo doing Mondo stuff, and the retirement thing. I will mention that. But first, about 2 weeks ago, I made a video called Urban Pole Vaulting. So you want to pole vault all the time, but unless you're one of these guys, you probably can't pole vault in your backyard. Instead, Urban Pole Vault. Urban Pole Vault to a meet. I think a lot of you guys thought it was kind of a joke, like a, hey, this is a funny video. Good job, Shawn. But I meant it seriously. Here's what I'm trying to do, and you can help me. I can't do this alone. I need your help. I would like to grow the sport of the pole vault, just like many of you, and a lot of people have been trying. Here's what the sport keeps doing, though. These are delicious, by the way, if you guys are ever looking for a tasty treat. So this is how the sport keeps doing it, right? You have pole vault. These are pole vaulters. Here's what the pole vault community does. They're like, hey, let's grow the sport within the sport. Look at all these. Look, it looks like we have way more now. Look, guys, there's so many more. And in reality, we have the exact same amount. Nothing's changed. Everything's still in the pole vault community. Things just got moved around a little bit. Instead, we have these two people, pole vaulters again, and then we have all these non-pole vaulters out here. So the only way to grow the sport is by bringing outside people into the sport. Now we have more. This is just insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So things like street meets are good for the pole vault community. They're not good at growing the pole vault community. Does that make sense? So, I am all about growing the sport, but I also know from being in the sport for so long, if you try and grow the sport within the sport, you're not planting more flowers, you're just adding water to them, which is also important. But if we want to grow the sport, we need to take people outside of the pole vault community and try and get them into the pole vault community, which is where Urban Pole Vault comes in. If we have people urban pole vaulting, sharing it all over social media, or people seeing somebody urban pole vaulting, then they ask, what are you doing? I'm urban pole vaulting. Then you have this conversation about pole vault, and then you might get them into the sport because it is cool. This sport is awesome, and I'm eating pole vaulters, or am I eating? The last time the sport has had massive growth like that is when we added women's pole vault. We had 50% of the gender population pole vaulting. And you add another 50%, boom, massive growth and good things happen. Whoa! So how do we do something like that again? I don't have the answers, but I'm willing to try. Urban pole vaulting. But I need your help. I can't do this by myself. Nor do I want to. So guys, I'm serious. Hashtag Urban Pole Vault, hashtag Team Hoot, and then tag at Team Hoot Pole Vault every time you urban pole vault, and I will share it over all of my social media stuff, mostly Instagram, and then hopefully you guys do the same too. Let's blow this sport up in a good way, like grow it bigger, not blow it up, but blow it up like. Let's talk pole vault news in the U.S. Championships. Your men's USA Indoor Pole Vault champion is Andrew Irwin with a jump of 5.80 meters, 19.1. Good job, Andrew. That was really fun to watch. Your women's U.S. Indoor Pole Vault champion is Katie Nagati. Nagito Nagalati. She jumped 4.81 meters, and the coolest part was she was sitting in third place. She had one attempt left. On her third attempt, to get third or first, she made the bar and got first. Champions do that. Let's talk about the NCAA championships. Your NCAA champion is Mondo Duplantis Pole Duplantis at 5.83 meters, 19.1.5. The female NCAA champion is Alexis Jacobs. What did she jump? 15.1? Something like that. Now, a week or so before that, Mondo Duplantis became the highest indoor pole vaulter in NCAA college history. He jumped 5.92 meters, which is 19.5. That is also the LSU school record, the Swedish national record, the facility record, the SEC record, the under 20 indoor record. It was his personal record. And I'll have to check my stats, but I also think it's the highest jump in a purple speed suit of all time, which is another record. I'm sure there's other records I missed too. The Duplantis family record, you know. Just after this happened, I made a video called "Your Takeoff Step is Not That Important." I got a really nice message from the master, legend, awesome human being, Greg Duplantis. Also, another title that he has is Mondo's dad, Mondo's coach, and overall good looking dude. So the gist of the message was Mondo jumped 580, 19.1 over 10 times last year, and his takeoff step ranged between 12 feet and 14 feet. That is a 2-foot range. 2-foot range in metric is 60 centimeters. So for all you European people out there, it was just a really nice message to get because this is one of those things that created a lot of controversy. I was getting a lot of emails from people. So for all those people mad at me saying that video's wrong, it's not good, your pole vault, your takeoff step has to be perfect for it to work, I'm gonna say it one more time. Your takeoff step is not that important. It's important, but not that important. If you wanna watch the video, I'll link it up here. And thank you again, Mr. Duplantis, for the kind words. It means a lot coming from you. All right, I know there's a lot of questions about what's happening next. Why was I in Daniel Rylands for a month? Why did I live in a trailer for a month? What was I doing down there? I tell you what, every question that's left below in this comment section, I will answer them in next week's vlog in a Q&A, question and answers format. So any question that's below, don't care what it is, I will answer it. Hopefully there's not 700 of them. You have a week. One big thing I would like to mention with you is I am giving away Team Hoot. How does that make you guys feel? I can't tell you to who yet. It's coming out soon, but I'm giving it away. Stay tuned, you'll figure out who it is soon enough. A big thank you to all the Patreon members out there. Without you, I would have sailed away from the pole vault a long time ago and there would be no more vlogs, but you kept me afloat. So, support through Patreon. And if you join the 4 Meter Club on Patreon, you get your name written in the vlog for as long as you're a Patreon member. Here are those names right now. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, there are more than one ways to pole vault. Try what works best for you, and then once you find that thing, do more of that. Oh, and will I be coming out of retirement? Hey Sean, why are you wearing training gear?
Yeah.
That's Special John. What are you doing?
The progression. You're going through the progression today?
Me? What kind of progression?
What brings around my belly?
I first learned how to pole vault with the Petrov model.
The Carson progression?
Oh,
What do you figure out?
the Carson progression.
You ready to do this?
Yeah. Oh, and will I be coming out of retirement? There will be a video out tomorrow explaining all of that. The choice is in your hands. Life is meant to be experienced and curiosity will get you there. I will see you guys, I guess, tomorrow. Bye.